You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Hey, born with the scales in my head. Praise, then we give them some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith, pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride, balanced by the blood. That's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole, Butterfly Libra, Butterfly Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. What is this? The horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and everybody under the sound of my voice, okay? And you know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch. You get a smooch. Everybody gets a dang blessed smooch. Whoo, child, I'm not going to be on here long. I did want to come on here and connect with my peoples, okay? So, I got to show y'all something. I look at every movie this man is in. When I tell y'all he's fine, he is fine. Oh, my gosh. When I tell y'all, baby, I runs to Tubi so I can see this man right here. Right here, kid. This man right here, kid. Baby. When I tell y'all he's nice to look at, yes, ma'am, he's nice to look at. Okay, so let me see. Let me make sure y'all can see him. Hold on, kid. There we go. All right, right there. There we go. He is fine. Okay, hold on. Let me go this way. And for some reason, I love a man with a bald head. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Oh my God. Oh my God. And plus I like a man that's sure that he's a man. Look at me, just fine. Just fine. He is so good to look at. It's ridiculous, okay? It is redonkulous how cute he is. Ooh, chow. Hold on. Let me see if I can find one more picture of him. Hold on. Because I want y'all to really understand what I'm trying to say. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, chow. This man, he does it for me. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I got to find that one picture. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all ain't got nothing else y'all doing. Y'all ain't doing nothing but listen to who said what said, they said, we said. So y'all good. Shoot. Y'all good. Hold on. Uh where is that picture? Woo! Make you want to smack your lips. Okay. Let me see. Where is he? Ooh, not that one. That's too much. It's too much. I can't let y'all see that because that one is too much. Okay. Oh, let me show y'all this one. Let me show y'all this one. Oh, child. Child. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Chow. Come on. Oh, I can hear QB. I can hear his voice going, chow. There we go. Chow. See? Oh, my God. All right. When I tell y'all this man is fine, he is fine. He got the beard, he got the bald head, he got the chest, the abs. Oh, a girl can have a fantasy. I don't know what y'all talking about. A girl can have a fantasy. She can have a fantasy, but every movie he plays in, baby, I watch that movie. I really do. It's another man. We ain't gonna do him tonight, but it's another man, baby. Every movie he plays in, I can tell that's him though. Like the dude, not this one, but the other dude, you can tell that's him. Like he plays not. I can just tell that's him. Like that's him outside of the movies. That's him inside of the movie. That's just him. Okay. Whoo, child. Okay, let me get myself together. Okay. Plus, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I kid you not. Okay, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Uh, honey, I love me some dark skinned man. I do. All skins is cute, because I love me my black men. I love black men. But honey, that dark skinned man, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's something about that reminds me of, I don't know, like strength and mandingo and all the things of the things. I mean, yeah, it reminds me of. Hold on. I really don't want to play this song because they might get me, but hold on, I'm going to bring this up. So, smooches to all of y'all. Hey, y'all, we ain't gonna be here long. We just, honey, I'm giving y'all some eye candy. That's it. And I got a couple things to say, and we out of here. Come on now, it's Friday night. Let go. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Hold on, he is fine. Every movie he plays in is a good movie though. On Tubi, every movie this guy plays in. But let's go. Ooh, how you doing, baby?
Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a
Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. Calm down. Creole, you doing too much. Oh, this is the one. Hold on. This is him and his cousin. Hold on. This is the one. I've been trying to find this. Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is him and his cousin. Y'all gotta see this. You gotta see this. Come on. Hold on. You gotta see this. Hold on, hold on. Y'all ready? Let go. All right. Not him with the hat. The one next to him is the one I've been showing y'all. But this is him and his cousin. Let's go. But it's something about the night. Ah, man, come on. Let me try to refresh this. Come on. It's not gonna let me be great. It's gotta let me be great now. Come on. I hope they ain't take this off. Cause you know if they think it's, I don't even know what YouTube and stuff be doing. I have no idea what YouTube and stuff be doing. Y'all, give me one moment. One moment. One moment. I just got to share this before we move on. I got to share it before we move on. Okay, let's go. But it's something about the. It's not gonna let me play it. Dang. Ah, it sucks. Dang nabbit. Oh, chow. Cause baby, when I saw that line dance and them doing that line dance, hey, what's up, King? Sounds like somebody on some type of way that's not definitely okay. But yeah, when I saw them, I swear on that line dance, I was like, yes, come through, my boo boo. Okay, him know he fine. Him know he fine. Okay, so okay, let me see. Let me see. All right, y'all. So I told you I was gonna keep y'all on the update, right? Okay, so I did meet somebody. Okay. And right now we just friends, we just cool, we just talking and everything. And it's like we've been knowing each other forever. Okay. We just like friends. We ain't dating or nothing, you know. That's where it's going. But right now we just friends, like, hey, what's up? What's up? You know, blah, blah, blah. And he sneaks little things in there and I crack up about it, you know, because yeah, it's just the way it is. Now, what's so funny is my husband was 9 years older than me, and I believe he's, I want to say 11 years older than me. He's a Sigma. I don't know how I feel about that because y'all know I got this affinity for Q's, okay? But and everything, he's a deacon, you know, and everything and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. Now, this other person, I don't do Africans. I'm sorry. I don't do Africans. I ain't saying nothing wrong with y'all at all. I just don't. That's not my preference. And so yeah, I've been kind of like mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now my cousin, she's dating a nice African or whatever, and you know she's in love and he's in love. Good for you. Good for you. Stop trying to send the other one my way because it's no. Okay, it's no. So I sent my son down uh 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 a YouTube video. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I said. Hold on, did I share this shit? Because I wasn't trying to share this shit, huh? No, I didn't. Good. Um, hold on, let me tell let me show y'all what I sent my son down. Hold on. It was too funny. Hold on. Hold on. And tomorrow, I was supposed to go to this mother daughter banquet tomorrow, and then and everything. But we're going. Some of us is going to a girls' brunch. Yeah, I'm getting out. I've been telling y'all. Everybody's been telling me, girl, you single, you a widow, your kids is grown. Get your butt, get your happy hips up out that house. And so I've been taking, a little more time to smell the roses and walk the concrete and all the things. Okay, my grandson that's in nursing school, he texted me the other day, which I said the other day, he texted me this morning, and that just made my day. It really did, because I very seldom hear from him. So when he texted me and said, I love you, Nana, and all of this and stuff, I was like, tears. It just made me feel good. My other granddaughter, she's coming home. I think my daughter went to get her tonight. She's leaving early in the morning, going to get her from Fisk, because the college is over with for the summer and all of that and stuff. So she's got 1 year down of college. Praise God. I'm just a happy grandmother. And my other grown grandson, he's still doing his stuff, Thizzle. He's working full time at UPS and, being responsible. And he's like, Nana, love you. Like, yeah. And I think my granddaughter gonna try to surprise me because I said, find out how much a t-shirt is. Let me know so I can I can cash app you. You could bring a t-shirt back. And she said, yes, ma'am, like it. And I ain't heard from her. She said that, and she keeps her word. I think she gonna try to surprise me. I think that's what she gonna try to do. And everything. So I'm so proud of my boo-boos. I'm very proud of them. And everything. And I got some more news to share, and it's some great news. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm trying to show y'all what I sent to my kids. Y'all gonna crack up. Okay, here we go. I ain't gonna show the whole thing, but I'm gonna show you. Hold on, hold on. Let's go. Plus, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey, plus, y'all. My cousin. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, what's up, Hassan? Y'all. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all his song that's out for y'all to go get it, please. And his next CD that comes out. Yours truly gonna be leading the song. Hey, come on, God. Yours truly gonna be leading the song. And I let him know that the songs that I had told him about, and I even let him hear them because he's a maestro. When I tell y'all, this boy never went to school for music and knows how to play saxophone, drums, guitar, organ, piano, electric organ, what else? Clarinet. Like he is just a genius. He just picked it up. You can sing something and he'll say, I know what that said, and just start playing. So they call him a maestro. He's been like that since we was little, okay? He started playing instruments when we was about 10 years old. Okay. And so he's been trying to get me in the studio. And at first my health wouldn't, I love people who understand that when you got health challenges, your mind may want to go, but your body's saying no. And with me having fibromyalgia as well as arthritis, sometimes I want to do something, but all I can do is lay. All I can do is lay. JB understand, he know, because I be talking to him sometimes. He's like, you need to get your raise, so but I can't wait. I'm excited. And he's like, we'll have to start from scratch. He said, that's okay. He said, we'll start from scratch. So it's a song that's been in my heart and everything. And I'm gonna put it on paper and we're gonna go from there. And I'm gonna let him put the music to it. I tell me what's good for it, but he's got a gospel choir and they've released 3 uh, songs and they on Spotify and all that other stuff. And hopefully y'all see him on the awards soon. Now my friend, he wrote, every praise is to our God. Every bit of worship is one accord. By that Hezekiah Walker sang. He wrote that song. He wrote another song for Hezekiah Walker, so he's got awards for that. And it's so funny because my daughter, she has a part-time job, and she has 2 jobs, but she was at her part-time job. And he's like, "Hello, how are you doing?" He said, "You look like somebody." She said, "That's what everybody say." And he said, "Somebody, do you know who I am?" She said, "No." He said, "Is your mama Coco?" And she said, "Yeah." She and looked at him. He said, "Ask your mama about me." Like it. He said, "No, I'm gonna come back." So she called me. She said, "Mama." I said, "Yeah." She said, Blah, blah, blah." I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's my buddy." I said, "Girl, he writes music and all that." I said, "We've been singing since we was kids." I said, "His mama had it was an all children's choir from different churches. It was like 200 of us. And when we sung, baby, okay. So his name is Jason Claiborne, right? So she was like, he just asked me if I was Coco's daughter. And I said, yeah. He said, ask your mama about. I said, well, you know that song, Hezekiah Walker song. So I'm gonna tell you the latest. Every praise. She said, yeah. I said, that's his song. She said, shut up. I said, yeah, that's his song. Like that. Anyway, y'all, making long story short. Bird, hey y'all. So let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Which one am I gonna do? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so this is look. I told my kids. I sent this to all of their phones. I said, "This is how I want y'all to come in when I get married." I said, "Okay, I want y'all to come in like this." And of course, boy, but check this out, y'all. Man, they don't play. Do you hear me? They don't play. Let me make sure y'all can see this real quick. I ain't gonna play the whole thing because I don't want them striking me. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah, y'all can see it. Check this out.
Moto mpuku motora azoli azofula bolingi bato te kaka biloko ya bato maman Edith Lucie Tito l'inoubliable
I'll fast forward it.
Serge Fato, Claudie Siard, Phil le Montagnard, Jean-Jacques Maïr, Rudel Assongo, le grand Sarkozy, Tony Montana Rose Bois, Lenny Bidens, Publicom, Julien Kitenge,
That's how they gotta come in. Okay. Hey. I said, when I get married, that's how I want y'all to come in. Boy, if my kids didn't light me up. When I tell y'all they lit me up, it wasn't funny. I laid in my bed laughing till I cried. I mean, when I tell you they was like, "Mom, if you don't get off my phone, go to bed. What's wrong with you?" Like they was, they was saying everything. They was like, "Mama, what is wrong with you? Why are you up with this foolishness? I'm at work. I don't want to read this. I thought something was wrong." I mean, they was going off, boy. I was laughing so hard. I said, "So what y'all saying? Y'all can't dance like that for me? All right, then I'm done." Y'all, it was a mess. It was a mess.com, y'all. So, that's just how me and my kids are. We worried with each other like that, so they didn't want to hear all that. All right, from the sublime to the ridiculous. What y'all think about this right here? Let me show y'all real quick. I think this is, I don't know. I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see it. JB, stop. Hey, Hebrew. Okay, so let me see. Don't worry. You're going to get an invitation so you can come and act a donkey. You're going to act a donkey, JB. So I hate to see, you know what? We'll talk.
Jim, what do you guys think?
I think the nursing home is a joke.
No, it's just management. I am not management.
There's a lot of blame being around here.
What we and HR, HR, forget it, HR stinks. I'm doing a great job.
Look, he is. Good problem.
Okay, what was the purpose? Like, what was the I'm so confusion. I am confusion. Like, huh? Okay, one more again.
This concludes the meeting. Jim and Jim, what do you guys think?
I mean, I think the nurse at the house is Carol.
No, it's just management. I am not management.
There's a lot of blame being thrown around here.
Look, Carol,
What we need
Okay, and HR, I mean, HR, forget it, you know? HR stinks.
I'm doing a great job.
look, he is Carol. You're the problem, Carol. You're the problem, Carol, okay?
Oh, I
You know, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say is, you know, I hate those dresses that look like shirts. I do. I can't stand those dresses. I do not like those dresses that look like shirts. Seriously, it's like, yeah. Anywho, okay, some good news. Y'all ready? Drum roll, Johnny. So I told y'all, let's go over it real quick. I went from taking 3 blood pressure medicines a day. One of them I took twice a day, so keep count. So then I stopped taking one, okay? So that left me 2 high blood pressure medicines. One I'm taking twice a day, okay? So when the doctor said about, you know, all these blood pressure medicines, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I stopped taking it over a month ago. He looked at me. He's like, well, let me write it out your chart. So just take these 2. I said, cool. So taking 2 of them. So then finally, I said, I ain't going to take this one either. So I stopped taking it, okay? Because my blood pressure was too good. Because I have a machine here. I actually got 2. But my blood pressure was too good. So I stopped taking it. And so finally, again, he was like, I said, I stopped taking that one over a month ago. So they got to the point, instead of telling me, they start asking me, okay, what are you doing now? You know, what are you doing now? Because I told y'all, they're practicing medicine. And I'm not, you know, when I say this, you do you. But if anybody's going to practice on me, it's going to be me. Okay. And that's why, you know, I study and I do this herb stuff. I don't just talk it, I walk it. You feel me? So only thing I ain't figured out all the way yet is fibromyalgia. That's the only thing really I have not figured out all the way. Now, as far as fibromyalgia is concerned, I do know that Paul D. Orco is one of the main things. They have fibromyalgia, it helps lupus, it helps multiple sclerosis, all the things of the things. Okay, now I'm trying another herb right now and to see about it. And so far, but it's only been 2 days, so I don't want to talk too soon. So far, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so today, when the doctor came in and everything, I said, you must knew I wanted to talk to you. He started laughing. He said, what I do now, because I be on him, okay? And I was like, oh, nothing. I said, I just want you to know my blood pressure has been bottoming out. And he's like, let me take a look. So he looked back at, you know, all the information and stuff. He was like, because, okay, I'm skipping the part. So then I went down to 1 blood pressure medicine twice a day. So that wasn't good. So he's like, okay, just cut it down to just once a day. So even with that, my blood pressure stayed perfect. He was like, okay, cut it down to a half of a pill. So even with that, my blood pressure stayed perfect, like too perfect. He was like, take a half of a pill. Take a fourth of a pill. So I've been on a fourth of a pill for like the last month. And it's been making my blood pressure worse. What I mean by that is, like, when I walk into the facility, my blood pressure is like 112/40. Okay. So about time, you know, everything's whatever, my blood pressure would drop. Like today, it dropped down to 80/30. And so when I saw the doctor, I said, check this out. My blood pressure done bottom out again. He said, all medication stopped. He said, you don't need it no more. He said, so you don't take high blood pressure medicine no more. Congratulations. I said, thank you, boo. Come on now. Come on, God. I went from 3 blood pressure medicines. 1 I took twice a day. And because of the herbals that I take, the natural remedies, as well as learning what causes blood pressure, what causes high blood pressure and everything, and me adjusting it, and it ain't got really nothing to do. I'm going to be honest with y'all. By the time your food start infecting your blood pressure, y'all, it's already at the end. What I mean by that is your blood pressure, it has to do with a deficiency in a mineral in your body. So about time your food start influencing that, it means that that mineral is almost gone out of your body. Okay, so now you got to watch what you eat, what you drink, when you eat it, how you drink it, and all this and stuff like that. Okay, and if you have been with me any length of time, you know I've already taught y'all about high blood pressure and how to change it and how to get it good and all this and stuff. So it's nothing new. Okay, it's nothing new. But God is good, and I keep claiming my healing and everything. And hey, I'm going to get deeper with it. I really am. When I was diagnosed, and everything, I went strictly. Um, I started doing an OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, but I also combined it with IF, intermittent fasting. Okay, so I had a 4 hour window that I would allow myself to eat. Everything else after that 4 hour window, I would not. And then within that 4 hour window, I watched what I ate. For 2 weeks, I gave up meat. I didn't eat any meat. I ate, if I had the taste for meat, y'all, I would eat mushrooms, portobello mushrooms. Y'all be surprised what a portobello mushroom can taste like. And I'm not trying to be funny, but when I had a taste for like chicken, I would get the small portobellos, clean them real quick, soak them in a little soak them in a little milk mixed with water, and then throw them in my seasoning and fry them and stuff like I would do chicken. Okay. And when they came out, baby, I throw some hot sauce on. Baby, you talking about some good eating? That's some good eating. Okay. Also, I would eat a lot of pineapples and cantaloupe and watermelons and strawberries. Fix me a little strawberry salad and everything. And I don't eat meat in my salad at all because that's like a whole nother meal. People be thinking they losing weight when they eat a chef salad. No, you're actually gaining weight because that's double what you would normally eat in a setting. Okay. Do you though? I ain't telling nobody not to do them. I'm talking about my body. Okay. Um, I love Caesar salads. I really do. And I love Texas Roadhouse Caesar salads. So for a while, when I did want something, I would treat myself maybe on a Wednesday or Saturday. I would order me a Texas Roadhouse Caesar salad and I would eat that. And I would still stay within my window. I would eat that. I always drink coffee because coffee is an appetite suppressant. It suppresses your appetite. Okay. Some days I would have to remind myself, girl, you ain't ate all day. I'm like, oh shoot. Green tea has more caffeine than coffee. A lot of y'all don't understand and you don't know that. Hey, Korean boo. I ain't watching the chat, y'all. I'm sorry. Green tea has more caffeine than coffee. So when people be like, girl, you need to cut that coffee off all that caffeine and drink some green tea. Girl, green tea got more caffeine than coffee. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. So, but teas are good. They are hibiscus tea is great. I already talked to you about diabetes. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends, they don't want to really take him off his diabetic medicine yet, but guess what? They're gonna have to because he's not a diabetic no more. Let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all know they had diagnosed me about 6 years ago, okay, and said you're borderline diabetic. And I knew that wasn't good. And I'm already got dealing with high blood pressure too. I don't want to. I got to pick a struggle, okay? I'm like, I don't receive that. And now let me find out what I need to do because I don't want to be a diabetic. Okay. So last year, when I went in for my yearly physical, they had drawn my blood and all this and stuff, and they got everything back. And I asked my doctor, I said, oh, before we go, I said, am I diabetic? Because my son was diagnosed as being a diabetic. One of my daughters was diagnosed as being a diabetic. And they said it's like it comes from your genes. It comes from one of your parents, right? Well, both of them being my kids, first thing they're going to think, your mother must be one, right? And so when she got to read my stuff and stuff, she said, you know more diabetic than that cherry is. I said, I started laughing. I said, okay. I said, because, two of my kids were just diagnosed. She said, they may need to start doing what their mom was doing. Just like it. She said, but no, baby, you're not a diabetic. You're not even a pre-diabetic. I said, okay, thank you. Thank you, girl. So, but like I said, some people they talk it, others walk it, and I'm a walker. You know what I'm saying? Um, a lot of people don't believe in herbal stuff, and that's fine. That's fine. I keep telling you, I'm not trying to convince you of nothing. I'm telling you what I went through, what other people has went through, what I put them on, and what has happened. This is not by no means trying to help you do whatever. Cause some of y'all doctors can stand dead in front of y'all and tell y'all this shot ain't gonna work, but I'm gonna prescribe you this shot and I want you to take it every day. And guess what? You'll be found at 1 p.m. in the afternoon taking the shot that he already told you ain't gonna work. Because y'all believe everything and anything they say. Y'all are so scared to think that it might be something else out here that I could do to be healed. And then some of y'all try to outdo me. Y'all try to feel like y'all know more than me. I'm not in no competition with you. I walk what I talk. I lost 100 pounds in a year naturally. What I mean by that is, and I ain't knocking nobody, so don't come for me. Don't come for me, I won't come for you. What I'm saying is, I'm making a point. Y'all remember seeing some of my videos where y'all saw me walking? I would be talking to y'all walking around the park, walking, going to Planet Fitness on the treadmill and all this and stuff. You know, it takes commitment. That takes commitment to say, you know what? I don't like being this heavy for whatever reason. I'm gonna have to do something about it. So I did something about it. I picked them up and put them down. Some days was worse than others. Some days I could barely oh my God, Lord help me. But I pushed through it. I pushed through it. You know. Uh and so yeah. So this is where we are now. Now the medication they had gave me last year put some weight back on me. And everything. It actually, as of today, is 27 pounds. And I feel every 27 of it. When you don't lost weight and stuff, y'all, and you get down to below your goal weight, and all of a sudden you pick weight back up again, you feel it. Okay. And I told them, I said, I told y'all I didn't want to take your medication because I knew it was going to put weight on me. Y'all arguing me down and said, no, no. And, he even had to admit, he said, yeah, you were right. He said, yeah, you were right. He said it is one of the side effects. I know. So now I got to fight harder because again, it's a chemical weight gain, not a food weight. I ain't just sit in front of just eat all times of the night, eat this, eat that, no, it comes from a medication. So therefore, it's gonna take something different to lose that weight again. But I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge. Let me see what you said. Mushrooms on the grill. I've never had them on the grill, boo. I'm gonna have to try that. Yes, honey. Uh, JB, I don't know. I was talking about how I'm off all my blood pressure medicines, and that's the only medicine I take. For that's the only that was the only medicine that I was still on was my blood pressure medicine. Everything else, God is good. So so I'm in the point now, y'all, to where, and I'm gonna tell y'all one more time a secret on blood pressure. If the lower number is high, if it's like 70, between 70 and 40, you need magnesium. That means your body is magnesium deficient. You need to take you some magnesium and not know any type of magnesium, okay? Because our magnesiums are not made equal, all right? Um, and the best way to take it is at night because magnesium glycinate helps you to relax and it helps you to sleep, okay? Also, you need to come up with a sleeping pattern. I done got to the point to where at night I got my TV on a cutoff system, and at a certain time my TV will cut off. Now, like tonight, I don't have to go nowhere in the morning. So if I'm laying in the bed and it cuts off on that timer, I can turn it back on because I don't have nowhere to go in the morning. See what I'm saying? But during the week, when it cuts off, I don't turn it back on. I go on and let my body and my mind adjust to going to bed because it lets me know it's time to go to bed. Sometimes you have to trick yourself into that, you know, um, and everything. So it's just a good help. And when you first start out, it's not going to be so easy because your body is on run. And another thing, y'all, your adrenaline is high. Your adrenals could be burnt out. Your adrenals sit on top of your kidneys, okay? And you have one on each kidney. They're called adrenals. And when your adrenals are burnt out, you don't rest. You'll lay down, but your mind keep going. You toss and turn, you up all night, you doing, doing everything to where most people's in the bed, they rest and they sleep. You up, like up, and then you crashing during the day, and then you back up, and then you crash and do. You have adrenal burnout. Adrenal burnout. Now I know some of y'all ain't gonna believe it. Girl, I ain't got no adrenal burnout. This, that, and the other. Okay, well, don't pay no attention to me then. Cause either way, I don't care. Let's just get that out. I don't. I'm here to help those that want to be helped. They're thinking in their mind, maybe Creole is right. Maybe I do, because that sound a little bit like, because everybody know everything. That's why I don't talk to some people seriously, because it makes me mad. Like, if you knew all of that, why ain't you changed your life? That's where let's just talk about it. Let's go. If you knew all that you know when I say something, why ain't your life different? Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to be where, they're not the better version of themselves. And what bothers me is, you know, okay, if I say, green apples is a little bit more healthier, especially in the skin, than red apples. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, because red apples come from the East Garden of Gethsemane, and the Lord blessed the apple. I mean, breaks it down. But yet and still, and I'm like, I'm looking at you because if you know all this, your life's still a mess. Why ain't you changed it? Anyway, people get mad at me. Let me shut up. I'm just talking. But the great news is I no longer am on any blood pressure medicines. I thank God for that. Um, when I was pre-diabetic, they said I was pre-diabetic. I learned how to heal my body. And one of the things that I took was, where is it at? Hold on, y'all. Y'all hear that? That's just one thing of herbs. Let me see. I took berberine with Ceylon cinnamon. Now, if you paid attention, and this was years ago, I told y'all about berberine, okay? If you've been following me, you know this. You can think back there, Creole. You told me about that about 7, 8 years ago. Yeah. And I told y'all, I said, watch how the medical industry tries to get bourbon in their medicines to make it work more efficiently. If you look, starting last year, the medical industry started doing commercials talking about with bourbon, because they understand herbs. It's funny, they understand natural remedies and herbs, and they add them in their stuff, and here you won't even take none. Make it make sense. If you start taking your own medical in your hand, what do you have to lose? Either way, we all got a date with death. And I'm not trying to be hard, I'm just serious. We all got a date with death. Ain't none of us gonna miss death. None of us. So what happens if you take your own self in your hands for 30 days and say, you know what? I'm gonna get this herb right here. And I always tell you, when you start the herb, start it 2 hours before your main medicine that the doctors give you, or 2 hours after. You never want them to mix because you don't know if they're going to complicate each other and you get sick or whatever. I always do it 2 hours before or 2 hours after. Try it. If you have any questions, email me. Hey, Creole, this is what I'm dealing with. I want to try this. And I'll tell you, okay, from my understanding, this does this, this breaks down this. So you want to do it at this. And just see how it works. See how it works. I even help my son. I have a son who he was diagnosed as a kid with ADHD. Okay. And I didn't believe in medicating my kids. I just didn't. Not like that. Because everybody and their mama was putting their kids on Ritalin and all that stuff just to be doing it. And I already told y'all that story. But as my son began to get older, he started learning how to manage it. Now, sometimes it plays against him for the simple fact that his mind stays wide awoke and he crashes. So I've been telling him what to do. And so far, he's being blessed. That's my responsibility as my son. I had him. But my son has never been one to want to be on a lot of medication. He's never wanted nobody to medicate him for nothing. He wants to work. He don't want to be on no disability, nothing. He wants to punch a clock. And if overtime is offered, he'll take it. They got it honestly from me and they daddy. We were overtime king and queen. Here, my name was Miss Overtime. They like, but I'm like, hey, I want to finish this up. How much overtime can I do? You at least get up to 20 this week. Okay, I got it. I would call my husband and be like, babe, I already know overtime. Yep, all right then. Baby, I ain't play. Who? Overtime was my friend. I wanted to be debt free. I wanted my credit to be good. It was things I wanted to buy. I didn't want nobody dictating to me this, that, and the other. I'm different. I'm different. That's all it is. I'm different. Was that it? Was that all I had to say? I'm trying to think. I see part of Auntie Melissa Scott Coffee Quiz. I seen part of her video. I gotta finish the rest. Ain't Melissa's telling the truth, boy. Straight up no chaser. Some of us is too old to be doing the stuff we do. It's just weird. It's like, yeah. But I'm at a point, and I wanted to say this. How can I say this? Nothing, because I ain't got nothing to do with it. And I ain't got nothing to say about it. I don't care either way. You know why? Because some people are destined to fall. When you don't take heed to some things, you fall. Okay. And I know some men, when they're not used to getting attention and all of a sudden somebody give them attention, they fall. I ain't got nothing to say about it. I ain't got nothing to do about it. I could care less. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. I've seen it. Let me tell y'all something about one of my uncles. My auntie passed away. They had been together since she was 12. Okay. Like he been like her since she was 12. They started dating when she turned 15. Like he chased her from the age of 12 on up. Okay. Anyway, they got married and all this, had kids, beautiful house, blah, blah, blah. When my auntie passed away, grief got him so much. She left him so well off. He had just retired, had all this money, everything. And he started going to clubs because this little young girl, just made him feel, took away the loneliness and gave him somebody to talk to because his wife was gone and all of this. All of a sudden, he started dating her. She started taking him to clubs. He went and bought a brand new truck, which he didn't need, but he went and bought a brand new truck, and everything, and started taking her, spending money on her and stuff, and moved her in my auntie's house. Y'all heard me. Moved her in my auntie's house, and she was having parties, and they had it going on, honey. Okay, what was the outcome, Creole? I'm glad you asked. The outcome was the girl's gone, the money's gone, he had to go back to work. Y'all heard me. The house went into foreclosure. He had to move into an apartment. His health went down. Now he's dead. Grief will do a lot. If you don't have a support system around you that will tell you and that you trust, that will tell you, you're making a mistake. Don't allow that. Again, my girls had me down. Real mamas, real problems, and unbothered Mimi. They held me down. My girls held me down. I will forever respect them. Because when I needed somebody and didn't know I needed people and really didn't want nobody because I was just used to dealing with stuff myself, they were there. And I'm grateful that they didn't listen to me. I'm grateful that they cared enough about me to say, nah, we got you. We got you. If you just want to sit on this phone, honey, and cry and don't say nothing, but we're going to sit with you. And if we got to come to Kentucky, we on the next thing smoking. See, that's friendship. So I will always respect them ladies. Always. It's beyond a YouTube show. See, I'm like this. If you call me your friend, I'm looking for friend attributes. Because if I'm your friend, should nobody be able to come to you and tell you nothing about me? Say it again, Creole. I am. If I'm your friend, for real, should nobody be able to say, guess what? I heard. If I was you, that should be stopped at the door. It should be like, no. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Can't nobody come to me and tell me nothing about JB. Can't nobody come to me and tell me nothing about mixology. Can't nobody come to me and tell me nothing about Charlie. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because, honey, I remember when I was in the hospital, these people, especially Mix and Charlie, baby, how you doing, sis? What they saying? When you coming home? Miss you, love you, praying for you. You need anything? You good? Forget, honey. Mix told me forget a competition. You better recover, get you some rest. Should just read my book. She whooped me on that. She was like, "Girl." Shout out to just read my book. I swear. I think about her crack up, honey. I love me so just read my book. But I'm just saying, y'all, when people show you who they are, believe them. And I can almost say, without a shadow of a doubt, if you did go to them and try to tell them something about me, first thing they're going to do is say, okay, well, I'll holler at them. Not holler at me like they believe what you told them, but holler at me like, hey, check this out. Blah, 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 blah. Once you show me who you are, I believe you. I don't try to press the issue no more. I don't. At all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Sometimes healing is in your face, and then sometimes healing is gradual, and it's a lot of things I've had to face. I didn't want to face, but I had to because it was up in my face, and I couldn't blink and act like I didn't see it when I saw it. But I love people. I do. I love you enough to see who you are and believe it, and I don't push it. When I see who you really are, I'm like, oh, okay. And if it's a surface relationship, then it'll be surface relationship. Hey, how you doing? I'm fine. You sure? Yeah, okay. That's it. And we all good? Sure. I ain't nothing to you. We cool. But anyway, the blessing again was I'm off my blood pressure medicines and everything. And so only thing I'm taking now, and this what I'm taking is vitamin D3 as well as K2. And some more herbs and everything. But as far as medical prescriptions, I don't have none. I don't have none. God is good. Anyway, I will be going back to OMAD and IL, which is intermittent fasting. I will be going back to that. I'm looking forward to that and everything. So to see how much I can drop in the weight and everything, because I only want to drop 22 pounds. Even though I'm 27 over, I only want to drop 22. That's it. Um, yeah. And so tomorrow for girls' night or whatever it's called that we're gonna do. The heck? I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Somebody sent this to me. Mm. Anyway, Lord, I'm sorry. Anyway, um, I was gonna say Catherine. Yeah. Um, child, I'm gonna get out my hair cut off. Cause I keep telling everybody I feel like a spotted Dalmatian. Cause when I got sick, my hair started shedding and everything, and I was like, "Wait a minute, come on now," and it ain't grew back correct way. So I'm gonna get all my hair cut off, all of it, and hopefully, honey, it'll grow back the way it's supposed to. But right now, it's damaging. It's very damaged, and so yeah, I'll be bald head, small head, and everything. Your boy said, what's his name? Bruce said he was talking about this girl, and he told this girl, even if I stood you on top of your head, your hair still won't touch the ground. And you know that's bald headed. You know that's bald headed. If somebody stand you on top of your head and your hair still won't touch the ground, that is bald headed, okay? But anywho, I just wanted to tell you, girl, who cares? Who cares about your hair? Who cares? And one thing Auntie Melissa said is true. She said, evidently you do care what people are saying about your hair because you keep trying to defend it. If you didn't care, you wouldn't say nothing. And could be true. I think I kind of agree with that. That you're trying to defend yourself, and everything. And it's you, boo. You gotta do what you feel is right. Like I'm sitting on the sidelines looking in. I don't know how that makes you feel, and you gotta do what makes you feel good and everything. But I've always been the one to say, uh, anything you answer to like that becomes something you always defend. Anything you answer to like it, yeah. Last but not least, all right. Let me show y'all this. Be careful when you in wherever you go, y'all. Be careful, okay? Hold on, cause this was nasty. Okay, I'm pulling it up as we speak. Okay. Oh, here we go. Right here. Pay attention. Pay attention.
made an arrest where a man pulled out his thing and then placed it on the head of an unsuspecting shopper at Whole Foods. This happened in Santa Clarita, California, and the man identified is 28-year-old Jared Estrada. Officials say Estrada followed the victim around the store and apparently was filming himself when the attack happened. Police released a video and they say it's because of the public that they were able to zero in on Estrada and make the arrest without incident.
Let's do it again.
California officials have finally made an arrest where a man pulled out his thing and then placed it on the head of an unsuspecting shopper at Whole Foods. This happened in Santa Clarita, California. And the man identified is 28-year-old Jared Estrada. Officials say Estrada followed the victim around the store and apparently was filming himself when the attack happened. Police released a video and they say it's because of the public that they were able to zero in on Estrada and make the arrest without.
Yeah, it's just weird. Okay, places is getting weird. Be careful. Even tell if you got teenagers and teenage daughters and stuff and grandkids, make them aware of their surroundings. Okay, because people are becoming just, the enemy is just doing what he do. Okay, he's just showing who he is, and people are just exposing themselves in every sense of the way. Okay, they really are. So I love you guys. Remember, no matter what the testimony is, do your
From
best.
Kentucky to the world,
Don't forget to share.
it's the city of the scale.
Like,
Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, Libra balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins.
Creole fire running through her name. When she walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Leave a queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly.